Hi everyone, welcome to Zynerd's registration demo of Odisha PG Medical Counseling. Odisha had notified that the registration would start on 1st of November and is available till the 5th of November till 11:59 p.m. It is a straightforward thing. Odisha eligibility is a straightforward thing. You have eligibility for 50% of government seats which come under the Odisha State Counseling and all the private seats under the Odisha State Counseling, the high-tech institutes, Rourkela and Bhubaneswar. Now, category 1 is a set of candidates who are permanent residents of Odisha. If you are a permanent resident of Odisha, irrespective of where you have done your MBBS, you will be eligible. Second, those who are residents of other states but have passed MBBS from the state of Odisha in a government medical college. So, if you have passed it in a private institute, no. If you passed MBBS in Odisha from a government medical college under 15% AAQ, even if you are not a permanent resident of Odisha, you are from Maharashtra, Karnataka, you are still eligible if you have passed MBBS from Odisha under AAQ. Now, these two set of candidates are eligible for the Odisha seats, the entire set of Odisha seats. Note that Odisha has published a list of candidates that they have got from the NB based on NEET PG application. Now, in that, if you had given your institute and as Odisha State MBBS, and if you had given your permanent residence as Odisha, then you will be part of the list. Let us say you made a mistake there. You will still be eligible. If you are not part of the list, you will not be able to register today. Like your name is not part of the list, but you are still Odisha resident or Odisha MBBS under 15% AAQ. Then you have to mail across to convener and the convener email ID before the 3rd, and they will enable your registration. Only then you will be able to register. So they are currently enabling registration for whoever is in that list. They have already shared that list in the portal too. If you are not part of the list but you are eligible, then you can mail across to this email ID and then they will send across the details. The email ID is available in the notifications as well. Now, online counseling, the registration is completely online. You will have to upload your certificates, register and upload your certificates. That is it. A physical verification of documents happens in Odisha. The reporting time and everything has already been given for the certain registered numbers, but they will also notify it further. It will start on 3rd November itself. So if you are registering now, be ready for the physical verification where you will have to take your original documents and get everything verified to be part of the merit list. They will intimate it based on the registered numbers. So please wait for that as well. Already there is an indication that is provided. Once you go into DME Odisha page, you will see this page, which is the main page where you will see all the notifications at a later point in time too. Here on the left is the menu bar. You will have to first pay your counseling fee online. You can do it later too, but for submitting your application at the stage of entering the details, you will have to enter a reference number of the payment made. So it is better to start paying the fee, or whenever you come to that stage, make the payment and then add on that details. Second step is the preliminary registration. So you can click on preliminary registration over here. We're just showing the fee payment part. Just go to that particular link of SB Collect fee payment. It will take you to this page. There you select PG medical application fee. Later you will pay the admission fee also over here. PG medical application fee. And then once you enter that, you enter all the details, your roll number, etc. And your application fee is 2,500 rupees. Make that payment. Enter your details, whoever is making the payment. The student details you can enter to the extent possible to be right. It need not necessarily be exactly as in your NEET PG, etc. But always better to maintain the same, be consistent on that. Text and then make the payment. Once you make the payment, you will get the SB Collect reference ID. And then you go on to preliminary registration. Click on preliminary registration over here and it will ask you these details. The first two are the eligibility related details. Category 1, category 2 we mentioned. Either you should be a resident of Odisha or you should have passed out from a government medical college in Odisha. If both are not true, then you will get an alert, you are not eligible for Odisha state quota. Odisha is a closed state, only these set of candidates are eligible even for private institute seats. Now either yes or no is fine. Any one yes, no is fine, or both yes is also fine. So basically any one of these is satisfied. Yes, no, no, yes, yes, yes. That is perfectly fine. You are eligible for Odisha. Select the year of counseling. You will select 2024 obviously. Enter your NEET UG roll number and the date of birth exactly as in the NEET UG record. Ensure that all the spaces everything, the numbers, everything is as per the August 11th admit card or the August 30th scorecard, not the June 30th June 23rd cancelled admit card. So be clear about this, August 11th admit card or the August 30th scorecard. This date of birth, once you enter this exactly, if you make a mistake over here, it will ask you to enter your roll number, right roll number. Also, if you are not part of the list shared, then it will say please enter the roll number. Only those candidates who are part of the list are eligible as per the current status, unless you email later. So if you get this error, go back and see in the list shared by Odisha. If it is not there, you send across a mail. Now enter your date of birth. Once you enter both, automatically all these details, the candidate's name, NEET score, NEET rank will be displayed automatically. Nothing to be done, it will be pre-populated. You enter your email address. The email address should be any email address, need not necessarily be your NEET PG email address. Enter it, enter your password, select a security question and an answer. This might be asked later during password verification, in case you want to change your password or recover the entire login, etc. And enter your CAPTCHA and click on register and proceed for online application. Once you register and proceed for online application, it will take you to this page. The name, your name will be displayed over here along with the email address, and you will also have your preliminary registration completed as the stage. You will have to complete basic service particulars, preview your application and do a final submit. This is the sequence of completing. This dashboard you can always come back to by going to the applicant login, which we will show at the later point in time. Now once you complete this, this is your email ID that is displayed, sorry, and you go on to the basic information by clicking on the basic information. This is a long page starting from 2 onwards over here. NEET particulars, MBBS particulars, service location details, application fee details, address details, and photo and sign upload is where you need to, which you need to complete. So this section consists of all these 8 different subsections. You start with the basic information first. I am applying for only for PG medical courses, only for post MBBS NBMS, both the courses. So here basically, if you are a non-service candidate, if you are not in service candidate of, you are not in service in Odisha, you are not eligible for post MBBS NBMS diploma. This is only for in service candidates of Odisha for 50% of government hospital seats in Odisha. If you are a non-service candidate, you can still get those government hospital seats, Odisha Government Hospital NBE diploma seats, but under All India counselling. Clear? Under All India counselling. Here, if you are a non-service candidate, not in service in Odisha, select only for PG medical course. If you are a service candidate of Odisha, you will ideally select MD, MS and PMN diploma. PMN diploma is nothing but post MBBS NBEMS diploma. They have just made it short. So you would be eligible for MD, MS, post MBBS NBE diploma if you are an in-service candidate. Then you select any one of these, preferably both the courses. Name is automatically pre-populated. Father's name you need to enter. Email ID we already entered, and date of birth, mobile number is what we already entered. Now enter your WhatsApp or Telegram number. We are not sure whether they'll send messages or notifications on this. Just enter that. Enter your gender, male, female or other. This reservation category and the subcategory. Subcategory needs to be, there are 3 special reservations in Odisha. Physically challenged, ex-servicemen and green card holders have a specific category set of seats. So that is also available in Zynet. You can just check under the GC category. Here you can see the categories. You can select the category. Residence or nativity, you can select as residents of Odisha or outside Odisha, and MBBS institution, you can select whichever MBBS institution you studied under. If you are a resident of outside Odisha, if you are a resident of Odisha and did your MBBS outside Odisha, select other over here. And then declaration or undertaking, I have discontinued PG medical, neither have I discontinued before completion nor I am counting. Select the right one over here. Usually it will be neither I have completed nor I am undergoing PG medical course in any subject. Go ahead and select the right one and then move ahead to the NEET particulars. This is auto populated, nothing to be done. Your NEET PG's roll number and your score, percentile score will be auto populated. Now you can fill up your academic details. Medical registration is to be filled in. Valid updated medical registration, yes, you will have to mention yes. Name of the medical council you can mention. This registration number you can get it from your medical council certificate. Any serial number, if there is no number, mention the serial number, that is also sufficient. Internship completion date, yes, you would have you have to complete your internship before 15/8 for being eligible, you know that. Select yes over here. Service, location details. If you are currently in the Odisha government state government service, enter your service details here. You will further be asked your service particulars for incentives etc. later. This is just to mention your place of posting, district of posting and the cadre which under which you are posted and the type of the job, whether it is contractual, temporary. This is just to know whether you are serving in the Odisha government now. Application fee details, this will say 2500, 5000, obviously it is 2500, go ahead with 2500, this has been a confusion, mention 2500. The SP collect reference ID you need to mention over here, the date of payment and the bank reference number you have to mention. This is not a mandatory field, skip it. This will also be available in the final, when you finally make the payment, but if it is not available, don't worry about it. If it is not available, just skip it. It depends. Fill up your permanent address for correspondent address. Here you fill up all your permanent address and correspondence address. Minor variations are fine. This is not coming, slash is not coming, remove that and mention over here. If it is the same as the permanent address, check this box, it will automatically populate over here. The father's name has, the guardian's name has to be entered again. Once you complete that, you come to the upload photo section. You upload your passport size photo and the signature, the same as the NEET PG one. If you have, you can upload. Even otherwise, it is fine. You can upload a different photograph, preferably the one in the NEET PG, whatever you have uploaded. Signature you can upload. These are in JPG format. You can upload in JPG format and save and continue to service particulars. You can click on this and move on to the next section. Service particulars, we are not going to spend too much time on it, but we will tell you there are two categories in Odisha, service category and direct category. Service category candidates have incentives and they are eligible only, they are eligible to take only service category seats. The X percentage comes under service category, they are only eligible for those seats. So service incentives do not impact direct candidates. They are eligible only for that percentage of service seats. That is the reservation that is available for service candidates. The rest are purely for direct candidates. Service candidates cannot take those seats under direct candidate or whichever is available for direct candidates. If you are a service category, in service category, if you are under employment in the government of Odisha or Odisha PSUs, government of India PSUs located in Odisha etc., or defense service etc., and you completed 3 years, then you are eligible for service. Then you select this. I have been only 1 year in service, don't select this. Else you come under the direct category, you are under you are unemployed or you are employed under Odisha but not completed 3 years, then you select direct category. If you select service category, then you need to enter your service details, whether you are working prior to this date, after this date, and fill up to March 31st of the current year. 31/3/2024 is the current deadline. So you can select the details of where you are posted. If the place of posting is not there, select others. Date of joining, present status, date of relieving etc. You need to select one by one. You have to add based on whether you are relieved or continuing. Basically you might have worked in 5 different places, then you mention relieved. If you are currently continuing, mention the continuing status, continuing as the status. Also mention the leave particulars. This is required for incentives for calculation of how much your service period is. So this you complete and the total leaves and everything will be auto populated. You can click on save and continue to preview and go ahead. Once you click on this after entering the in-service details, it will take you to the application preview. Otherwise, if you are a direct candidate, you select this direct category and save and continue to preview, nothing to be entered under service, right? It will directly take you to the preview page with all the details. Preview application before going ahead and submitting, otherwise there will be a problem. Please preview your application so that no information is missed out. PMN is post MBBS NBE diploma, that is only available for in-service candidates. So even if this shows up, no problem. Pending, this is pending only. Everybody gets this as pending because your application number will be generated later. NEET roll number, these are all populated from the information that you give. Check every information, check all the information, especially on the service particulars in case you are a service candidate, and also on whether you have selected selected the right reference for institute or institute and MBBS institute and the residents of Odisha. So image and everything you need to upload. Look at the declaration. If everything is fine, select check on these. I am a direct candidate. This is very clear. If you are a service candidate, don't miss out. If I have not been included in the DBARD candidate list as notified by MCC. This was notified by MCC. See, this was notified based on the stray round or special stray round ineligibility notified by MCC. Just check on that and I mention all as yes to move ahead. That is when you can move ahead. Then you can do a final submit and print. This preview, from this preview, you can always cancel and go back and edit. But once you do a final submit and print, you will not be able to go back. So please ensure that all the details are correct and then go ahead and do a final submit and print. So hope at any point in time, if you want to go to the applicant login, you can just go here. Once you complete the first step, you will have the online application link over here. It would not be there initially. You can click on the online application link. So it may not be there initially, we're not sure, but click on this and then go ahead with application login. Enter your email address and password. You would have entered your email address and password earlier when you are doing the initial registration. So this email address and this password is what you need to remember, not the roll number, but your email address and password. That will help you in logging in at any point in time. You can always go to this link and then log in and then go ahead and view the entire information. At any point in time, you can go back, preview application and submit. So this is for Odisha. For Odisha, it is straightforward. It is a closed state. You are interested in the Odisha institutes, please go ahead and you are eligible, please go ahead and apply. If you are not in the list shared, today itself send across a mail so that they enable your registration if you are eligible under MBBS from Odisha under All India quota seats, or resident of Odisha, permanent resident of Odisha, any state MBBS category. Thanks a lot for watching. Any queries, please get back to us. If you're a subscriber, we'll be able to help you out through the call support. On calls, we'll be able to help you out in case you have any queries on Odisha registration. Thanks a lot for watching.